Hey guys, what's up? What's going on? Welcome back to my channel. If this is your first time, hello, hi, my name is Imani. If you like what I do, consider subscribing, and while you're subscribing, make sure you hit the post bell notification so you stay updated. You can also follow me on Instagram at The Eternal Flame. The link will be in the description box. So today's video is a pick a card reading. It's all about what is coming for the upcoming month, which is September. So if you're new to pick a card readings, I would like to give you a quick rundown to how it works. So as you can see here, there are 4 piles. This is pile number 1 with hematite, pile number 2 with unakite, pile number 3 with amber, and pile number 4 with pink calcite. Choose your pile with your intuition, which calls you the most. Feel free to pause the video if you want to meditate on the cards. Once you've chosen your pile, you can check the timestamps I provide down in the description box and I'll see you there. Hey pile number 1, so if you've chosen the hematite card, let's see what is in store for you for this month ahead. So first we'll start with your tarot cards. This is the Star in reverse, the Lovers in reverse, the 4 of Swords and the 5 of Swords. So the main thing here, I can see that there is a lot of rest, a lot of self-love currently with yourself. Some disharmony might happen with yourself or your some connection if you guys are in a relationship. So look out for that. And with the Star in reverse is, lack of faith, lack of trust, lack of hope. So with these two, I can actually see that there is this, but you are gonna come out of it, and it's better for you to rest, take a rest this month, because you are dealing with a lot of stuff. I can clearly see this over here. You're dealing with a lot of stuff, lot of stress. So it would be better that you rest now. It's asking you to rest, or universe is gonna make you rest in ways where you don't want to rest. So make sure you rest properly, balancing out. And I can hear that balancing out your chakras, like with your body. Rest is extremely important for you this month. Rest, retreat, and self-love. And with this Five of Swords, I see you might have petty arguments around you with your family, with your loved ones, with yourself, because the swords represent our mind. So make sure that you don't get into all of that, and don't turn out to be the stubborn person, because I see a lot of air signs, because these both are air signs, Aquarius and Gemini, and Aquarius, Libra and Gemini, all three. It's time for you to right now rest and recharge, because I see there is something very big coming your way. So make sure that you charge yourself properly. It would be better if you focus on self-love and trusting your own self, your own inner guidance, rather than listening to what people have to say about you, or what comments that you have to make about yourself. So make sure that you don't do that to yourself. Make sure you rest, you spend a lot of quality time with yourself, doing grounding, because you're all up in your mind right now. So it would be better that you balance out your lower chakras. And also the star can represent as a wish, but I see here as a discomfort, not trusting yourself. I can see that. So make sure that you trust yourself, trust your own inner guidance, and have a lot of self-love for yourself, because I see here you are there are big things coming your way this month and after that. So make sure that you focus on this thing and rest. Again and again I'm saying rest, because you need rest, your body needs rest. It's absolutely feel if you just wanna stay at your home the whole day, do nothing. That's absolutely fine. because that's what rest is, like, doing nothing at all, or either doing something that you love. So that's absolutely up to you of how you want to rest, but make sure that you don't overwork yourself currently, especially in this month September, because if you don't rest, you will be, imbalancing your chakras. So make sure that you balance out, you take proper rest, you eat properly, you drink proper water, that you don't stay dehydrated. I can see that your body needs a lot of rest, and also take care of your mental body, of the thoughts that you think, or the emotions, not actually emotions more, but the thoughts that you have, are they self-sabotaging? Are you very harsh on yourself? Because you need to be very gentle, because there is disharmony with yourself. You need to love yourself right now. You need to make sure that you do grounding exercises, you eat healthy, and even if you want to have a cheat day, or you want to have all kind of junk food, go ahead and do that if that's your drill. Because when you do these things, it's a type of self care which is extremely needed. So make sure that you do that. Take a lot of rest, sleep properly. Your sleep patterns have gone down very badly. So make sure, and you know, don't keep don't stay in your head all day. Go out if you want to talk to people, like if you need a friend to talk to, just because you want to let out your emotions or your thoughts that are, very self-sabotaging. Make sure you reach out to somebody. Make sure you do that, because keeping things to yourself is not really great. So the major theme for your month is to rest, retreat, do a lot of grounding exercises, a lot of self-care. Take long baths if you feel like, like doing all the rituals that you do. There's a full moon upcoming this month, so make use of that as well. And also, it would be better if you actually reach out to your friend, because I'm getting the message again and again. It must be for somebody very specific, so make sure you do that. You reach out to a friend of yours or somebody, and the imbalance can cause a lot of problems. So make sure that you are gentle with yourself and others as well, because in this month you can be very vulnerable to your emotions and thoughts. So make sure that you don't project your insecurities onto somebody else. It would be better if you meditate. Meditation will help a lot. It will help you with your thoughts, it will help you with your emotions, it will help you with your physical body, it will help you with everything. And meditation doesn't always have to be very quiet and sitting idly and just closing eyes. That's one type of meditation, I believe. There are several types of meditation. Cooking your favorite recipe is also a meditation. When you're actually focused onto something, that's a type of meditation. It could be listening to music, it could be drawing, it could be something artistic, crafting, it could be baking, cooking, it could be anything. It could be anything. If you are very focused onto what you're doing, that's a type of meditation. So it's just asking, like if you cook a recipe for yourself, obviously that's self-care, that is meditation, that is, treating yourself right. So make sure you do that. And if, like the cooking stuff is not your thing and anything related to it, make sure you meditate. And just close your eyes for like 5 minutes and sit there doing nothing and reflect. So moving on, we have two cards. We have the answers you need are coming, and you are very close to achieving your goal. I really feel that you might get to know that why do you have these kind of, sabotaging emotions or thoughts with yourself. Why, what is the actual cause of it? You might hear that, or you might be hearing some kind of very good news that which was very needed for you to hear. So look out for that. Maybe a wish coming true. The answers you need are coming, a wish coming true. And make sure that you work on yourself, not just physically, but mentally and emotionally as well. Because your mental body, your thoughts are issue of your lack of self-love. So make sure that you look out for that. And you're very close to achieving that, where you're at a point where you don't self-sabotage yourself anymore. And that's a very good point to reach as a person. So I'm really very happy for you guys, because you guys will be doing that. You guys are gonna be resting the month. I feel like the first 15 days are very very necessary for you to rest and recharge yourself, because after that you have so many things upcoming for you, that for you to deal with that, you need to be very calm and composed in your mind, with your feelings, with your thoughts, and you need a lot of rest. So make sure you do that, because think as you are preparing for something very big upcoming, because that's what the case scenario is over here. This is a very great month for you to manifest. Yeah, do manifestation rituals while you're resting, because that's how the your wishes will come true, or your manifestation will turn out to be that way. And whenever you get a very self-sabotaging thought, just take like a moment and reflect on, why am I thinking that way? What insecurity do I have with people or with myself? Ask yourself that. It will actually help you a lot. So the next two cards we have are ambition and romantic love. Wow, I really love these cards. So romantic love can be a new love interest, but I really don't see that can happen. Or for people who are in a relationship, these petty arguments will end for you guys. So I'm really happy with that. And also a lot of self-love, a lot of self-care, that's obviously there for you. So, and also like this card has a point with this, because this card speaks about ambition. So ambition can be good things that are coming for you after this period. So make sure you rest properly, you do everything that you need to do for you to feel calm and composed, and then you step into your ultimate power. That's all I have right now. Moving on, we have two cards, which is friendliness and acceptance. So, okay, I just got this immediate message. You might have, arguments related to some belief of yours. So it's okay, people have different perspective, people have different opinions. So make sure you respect their opinion as well. If you want them to respect your opinion, respect their opinion. So look out for this acceptance thing. And also you'll accept yourself as a whole person, without any judgments, without any fear. You will accept yourself and be kind to others and yourself, because friendliness, you are able to recognize traits in common with another in order to forge love based connections. So I really feel that this will, you might get to know new people. You might be becoming friends with a lot of people, or through online, or if you guys can meet, of course. So that's one thing. And also make sure that you reach out to one, like your friend or somebody who will be actually very understanding towards you, because I do see here that you might need a friend to talk to, or share your thoughts or feelings with, because there's a lot of sabotaging energy. There's a lot of lack of self-love, lack of acceptance within yourself. So make sure you reach out to a friend of yours, or your parents, or whoever you can actually freely speak to with no judgments. Moving on, we have two cards: counseling, like I said, and time to decide. You need to decide on okay, I got a message. You need to decide whether you want to stay in the self-sabotaging part, or you want to make sure that you come out of it. You need to decide that. Make a decision based on your heart's true desires. So make sure what you want and decide, because it's time for you to decide whether you want to stay in that situation, or you want to rest and be very happy in your life. This month is for that, so make sure you choose very wisely. And counseling, like I said, reach out to a friend, reach out to your parents, reach out to your siblings, your partner. It could be anybody. Talk to them, and I'm sure it will turn out really great. You will actually thank yourself later for doing that. Even though you might have trust issues, but you will definitely thank yourself. So the last card is this hematite one. It says, is your mind on overdrive? Are you feeling physically hyperactive? Have you been sleeping well? It's important to be grounded. Imagine roots growing through the soles of your feet into the earth. Allow disquieting thoughts and excess energy to drain away. What did I say, guys? You guys are physically exhausted, emotionally, mentally exhausted. You need to rest and recharge. The whole month is asking you to do that, especially the first 15 days. The first 15 days are extremely, extremely important. So make sure you do that. And on the back of this card, we have a few affirmations. So I will be posting these in my Instagram, so you can screenshot from there. I am calm and peaceful, all is well, my life is good, my roots absorb goodness from the all-giving earth, which fills me up and brings me serenity. I am love, and all that surrounds me, all that is attracted to me is love. So make sure you do that. Oh my god, I cannot even believe that this card, I wasn't expecting. I did not even read this while I was shuffling. So I just read the message right now. So yeah, make sure you don't feel physically hyperactive, your mind on driven overdrive. And make sure you look out for your sleeping cycles, because sleeping cycles, even I have been saying you this, and there is written over here, have you been sleeping well? So make sure you sleep properly, you eat properly, you drink as much as water you need to. Not because you want to, but because you need to. So make sure you do that. So yep guys, that's it for your reading. Give this video a big thumbs up if it was relatable, and comment down below if you've actually been doing this to yourself, and if you're looking forward to the self-love and rituals in your life upcoming. Until then, I'll see you. Toodles. Hey pile number 2, so let's see what is in store for you the month ahead. So first we'll start off with your tarot cards. This is the 9 of Cups, the Page of Wands, the Ace of Cups, and the 3 of Cups. So the first thing that I want to address is that you guys are going to have a blast this month. You guys are going to be very happy, very creative, very, emotionally fulfilled. New connections, new friendships, celebrations. These are like the major themes of your the month ahead. So look forward to all like most of that. With this 9 of Cups, I really feel that there is like the ultimate fulfillment within your own self, great manifestations happening. So make sure that you manifest with this month a lot. Do your manifestations almost every day. Make sure you write, make sure you do your work. This creative energy, the Page of Wands, is a very youthful creative energy. So I can see a lot of that happening, and it's extremely good because when manifestation meets creativity, it comes out as a physical form. So, and a lot of emotions involved. So that's a very great thing for your manifestations, for yourself. So there is also that you can meet your friends after a very long time that you didn't meet them, or you might have some celebration at your place or at their place or somewhere else. It's mostly with friends, but it could be with family as well. It doesn't necessarily has to be a friend. It could be with your spouse, it could be with your partner, it could be with anybody, but there are celebrations, and I strongly feel that it's with your friends. And I do feel new friendships, new relationships coming up for you, because with this Ace of Cups, Ace of Cups is fulfillment, the ultimate fulfillment, a new beginning of emotion. And with this Page of Wand beside it, I really feel that there might be a new person coming into your life, which is quite possible. Someone very creative, very passionate about what they do, what they like. So look out for that as well. But if if you are in a relationship, there is a very good fulfillment this month, and also with new friendships and new relationships in your life. And you will be very, very happy with yourself this month. With pile one, it was more of self-sabotaging nature that they had, but in your case it's more of you're happy with yourself, you're content with yourself, you know your worth, and you're gonna make it up for yourself. It's like that kind of energy, and I'm really happy that this thing did come out. So moving on, we have two cards. Your commitment is being tested and your hard work is paying off. So your manifestations, I really got that message. It was very specific, and it's coming into my head again and again. Make sure you do your manifestation rituals every day this month, especially this week, the first week of it. Make sure you do that, because your commitment is being tested. There are a lot of meanings of this card, and one of them is that you really need to know what you want, and you need to ask that to universe. And with your hard work is paying off, it simply means that you need to work a little more harder to get what you want. You might be manifesting new friends, new relationship in your life. You might be manifesting your self-love in your life, so that is going to come. But you need to push a little more further for yourself. So make sure you do that. And with this, both of the cards are asking you to push a little more further with your stuff. If you actually want this, you have to work hard for it. That doesn't mean that you have to do it physically. You can do it any which way you want. And meditation is a theme over here. It was for pile number 1 and pile number 2 as well. So meditation, look out for that. Do meditations, do proper self-care rituals. So the next two cards we have is generosity and time. So you need to give it some time. You have to do your job. Not everything will come to you very handy. You need to work for it, and be generous. Be grateful, because when you're grateful towards what you're asking or what you get a good version of it. And also you don't have to work so hard for it. Be very grateful, be generous. Take some time out for yourself. Take a half an hour or an hour for you, and do whatever you want. You can sleep in that time, you can do your crafting that time, you want to cook, you can do that, you can do anything that you want. Take some time out for yourself and do these things. And celebration, definitely I see. So with time and celebration, that can be a theme if you guys are allowed to meet in your area. So the next two cards we have are release and spontaneity. With release, I really feel that you will be releasing. Okay, I just got this. With this full moon, you make sure you do your burning bowl rituals and release whatever insecurities or blockages that you have. Make sure you release that with your burning bowl rituals. Make sure you do that. That's extremely important. I'm getting this very specific message, so make sure you do this. And if you don't know what a burning bowl ritual is, that you take a paper, you write down whatever is bothering you. It could be like, I prefer writing it in bullet points, like my anger or my doubt towards self, towards people, lack of self-love, lack of self-confidence. Those are the things that you can write, fold it, and then burn it. Like, burn it outside, obviously don't burn it inside. And take safety precautions, and make sure you banish the residue which you get, because the residue is the issue over here. The burning and release is still fine, the banishing of the residue is the problem. So you make sure you do that outside of your house, don't do it inside, so that you can just banish the ash into the air. So that's how you do a burning bowl ritual. You obviously don't need a bowl all the time, but yeah, you can do that. That's what I do. I go out and I do it. And with spontaneity, I really feel that with these new situation, new emotions, you're gonna be very happy. It says you move beyond the constraints of mind and freely and lovingly embrace new situations. So obviously you are moving out of your sabotaging nature, and you are doing self-love. You're doing a lot of new stuff. These are new situations for you, new love, new people coming in, a lot of celebrations. So you are embracing that, and I'm really very happy for you. Moving on, we have two cards: music and body work. So okay, I want to add this thing before I do anything else. Body work, I got this very specific message for somebody. You should definitely do massage therapy on yourself if your hands or legs are aching, because that's extremely needed. And you can do your meditation with music. You can create music with this, your creative energy, with this creative spark. You can do music, you can create some music, some magic with your hands and with your instruments. So look out for that. And also you can do your meditations with music, or just dance, because dance is a type of meditation that people do. Like, I do it personally, and I really love it, because that's when my body feels free, extremely free, and I don't need to care about anything else. So that's a way. And also with body work, massage therapies, exercise, make sure you exercise. A little exercise will not hurt you. It will obviously increase your own metabolism and immunity, of course. And you can also look out for energy healings if you want some from anybody, if you know. And overall, I see that you're very emotionally fulfilled and happy. So there's no need to worry, guys. You're gonna have a blast this month. So the last card we have is Hunikite, that you had chosen the crystal card. And Are you having emotional upsets? Are you able to swallow what's happening in your life? Balance yourself through self nurturing activities, watch your diet, embrace your emotions. Imagine the food you eat provides all the nutrients necessary for good health. So, body work. Make sure you exercise, make sure you eat properly, you drink enough water, and your emotions are actually getting solved, so don't need to worry about that. It might be for some other person, so take what resonates. And if you don't feel that this message is not for you, then it's for somebody else, it's for some other beautiful soul, so just look out for that. And there is a little affirmation behind the card, so I'll be posting these on my Instagram, so make sure you follow it and get your affirmation. I nurture myself, I enjoy healthy foods, I explore avenues for coping with emotional upsets so I can absorb all that occurs with ease and grace. My digestive system appreciates the steps I take to balance my emotions and respond by working optimally. So, with this, the emotional, because what happens is, I understand why this card came out, because emotionally, when you're drained, your body starts working in a very drained manner. Like you feel very, very tired and very exhausted. So make sure you are eating properly, exercise well, drink enough water. Like, just stop this video, go and drink a glass of water if you feel like doing that. Just do it. Otherwise, this is an amazing month for you guys, and I'm really very happy. So that's it for your reading. Give this video a big thumbs up if it was relatable, and comment down below if you're looking forward to this. And until then, I'll see you. Toodles. Hey, pile number 3. So let's see what is in store for you for this month ahead. So pile number 3, first we'll start with your tarot cards. This is the 10 of Pentacles in reverse, the Devil in reverse, the 10 of Swords, and the 2 of Pentacles. So here I can already sense that you're stepping out of your comfort zone with this Devil in reverse, trying to balance out your emotional state and your physical state, like your professional and personal life. So I do see that you're trying to balance it, but it's out of balance. So you're trying to do both things at the same time, which will lead to a little problem, but it would be better that you solve it one by one and not all together. With this Devil in reverse, again I want to address that it's stepping out of your comfort zone. You are doing what is the highest good for you. You're not flowing with people or situations which are not healthy, not all good for you, and you are rising from that period of time. Because the 10 of Swords, I look this card as because background is it's all night time, so I see that the sun is going to rise again, a new day will come, so just hold on. So that's how I feel when I look at this card, and the Devil being beside it, I really feel that you're stepping out of your comfort zone and you're trying out to balance both your lives, your situations, your emotions, and your reality, I would say. So, and I'm really happy that you're doing that, but make sure that what is you check what's your priority, and make sure you eat and drink healthy, because this has been for all 3 piles till now, that you need to drink and eat healthy, and make sure you have good sleep cycle. With this 10 of Pentacles in reverse, I really feel it's more towards your family that you're having issues with, and you're gonna solve them out. You have so much in your mind that at the end of the day you're gonna let it out all. You're gonna say it verbally to them. You will let them know that this is what I have been dealing with, and please help me out. You will reach out to somebody, I really feel. And if you feel like, like you might be saying that, oh, I'm really not gonna do that, but it will turn out that way, some way or the other. It doesn't have to be exactly the same way, but yeah, it would turn out that way, some way or the other. So make sure you look out for that. And also, there is an ending of a cycle, I definitely feel, because the 10 here is in reverse and the 10 here, there are two tens basically. So the 10 is like a whole complete number. It it neither has one less or one more. It's a complete number. So I really feel that you're gonna complete a cycle of your life and you're gonna step into a new one with this Two of Pentacles, trying to balance out both your lives. Make sure you don't exhaust yourself, because if you do that, that's not gonna turn out good. I'm saying you. And sleep well. You've been lacking a lot of sleep. Sleep well. You need full, complete sleep. Your sleeping pattern has changed a lot. So make sure you sleep and eat and drink properly. For some of you, you're gonna step out of, the habits that you had. It could be, some substances that you've been using, or, caffeine, or a lot of sugar. It could be anything, and you're stepping out of that. You're coming out of that. You're gonna be like, you know what? I know that this is not something which is serving me, so it would be better if I step out of this. And you're gonna do it successfully. I can guarantee you that. You're gonna do it successfully. Just, balancing doesn't always need to, that you are trying to put so much effort. No, it could just mean you need to just prioritize your life. Like, what do you choose? Do you choose to, stay in a toxic manner, or do you choose to be in a peaceful manner? That's up to you. For some of you, it could be, I don't want to say that, but I'm getting the message again and again. For some of you, you might be getting out of a toxic relationship, because the 10 of Pentacles can, show like a full family. So I don't want to say that it's divorce, but you might, be separating, or maybe you're not married at all and you have a person in your life, and not necessarily a spouse, or, you know, uh, like a partner. It could be a friend, it could be platonic, it could be with your family. So you're gonna stepping out of that toxic relationship with somebody in your life. You're gonna do that, and you're gonna have a good time after that. You're gonna feel recharged. And make sure you rest, because in pile number 1 also, the cards ask them to rest. So make sure you also do that this whole month. Take care of yourself, do what you feel like, just have a good time with your own self. This whole month has been very empowering towards self. I don't know why, with all 3 piles. There's a third pile that I'm doing, and it's the same. So moving on, we have 2 cards. Communication is the key. Of course, you're gonna talk about your things and expect powerful change. So of course, there are when the devil is in reverse, it's powerful. Or even if the devil comes up, it's powerful. So you are stepping out of a lot of toxic stuff from your life, and I'm really very happy for you guys. And I support you guys in any which way you want. So, and also communication is the key. So you're gonna be communicating with somebody regarding this aspect of your life, or you might need help to, get rid of those toxic substances or habits that you have. You might need to get treated, so make sure you take help. There is nothing wrong in taking help from people. That doesn't show that we are any less or any more than them. It's just some of us can handle it and some of us can't. So make sure you communicate your feelings to somebody, or just talk it out, sort your things. Or you might just, turning your toxic relationship into a happy one, balancing out. It doesn't always have to be a separation. it could just mean that, you guys be like, you know what, I am done with this fight. I don't want to do that anymore. I want to stay with you. That's also up to you. The thing is, it's not always one way, it has to be two ways. So it doesn't need to be separation, as in like a separation word, but yeah, you can be stepping out of it, or you might be transforming it. It doesn't always need to be, very disheartening or heartbreaking. So the next two cards we have are Flow. Wow, I love this woman. And Inexperience. So right now, whatever you're feeling, you might have never felt that way in your life ever, and you're like, I don't know what to do. So just reach out to people. You know who is not gonna judge you for the things that you've done. So make sure you reach out to those people, because it's better that we reach out to those people, because at the end of the day we don't want to hurt ourselves, right? So it's absolutely fine for you to feel this way, feel very drained, very disheartened. It's absolutely fine, but you're gonna balance it out, you're gonna flow. And this flow is a very, very, very beautiful energy, because your life seems to be very smooth, your life seems to be perfect. It's like, you're going with the flow like water. It doesn't stops anywhere, it keeps flowing. So you're gonna flow, you're gonna glow, you're gonna grow in any which way you want. It's just that you need to decide, and you're gonna choose the what is best for you. Honestly, your higher self will make sure that you choose what's best for you. This month, make sure that you talk. It's absolutely fine for you to feel this way. There's nothing bad in it. Just this flow energy is a very beautiful energy. So make sure you use this time very wisely and do whatever you feel called for yourself. So the next two cards we have are Patience and Trust. So be patient with yourself, because if you don't do that, how are you gonna, mend yourself? So make sure you trust, have faith in yourself. You have a strong connection to your soul's loving voice, and have faith in your intuition. So if you feel called for doing something, talking to some certain people, do it, because that's your higher self asking you to trust them. So make sure you do that, and I am pretty sure it will turn out great. And with this patience card, be patient with yourself, be gentle with yourself. If you don't feel like doing some certain thing, don't do it. There is nothing wrong in it. There is nothing wrong. Just do what you feel called for the most, and the rest leave it up to universe. The universe knows how to do its job. So you don't need to worry of how, why, when. Don't bother that. Just do whatever you want, and the magic happens on its own. The next two cards we have are Talk to Your Angels and Heart's Desire. Wow. It's very powerful, guys. I'm saying you this again and again. This pile is extremely, extremely powerful. So if you don't want to talk to certain people in your life, talk to your angels. They are right beside you right now, watching this with you guys. So make sure you talk to them. And your heart's desire, exactly, do what you actually feel called for. Don't have trust issues with your own intuition and guidance, because it's the most accurate form of guidance that anyone can ever give you. So make sure you listen to your own inner intuition and do what you actually feel like doing. And it would be actually good if you talk to your angels, because they are right beside you like right now. And just say that like pour your heart out in front of them. They love you so much. Angels around you love you a lot. That's why they are around you. Otherwise, they would have been with someone else if they didn't love you. And you are loved. This is a this is a universal message. You are loved. You are amazing and you are beautiful. There is absolutely no need to sabotage yourself just because of some petty people who made you feel that way, because you are not one of those people what they called you, because you are this powerful person who knows what they want, who knows what they need. It's just that some of our habits turn out to be really very bad for us and later causes problem for us. So, and I'm really very happy that this card came out. Instead of worrying, ask for divine guidance. So ask your own intuition, ask your angels of what you should be doing. And with heart's desire, the angels are supporting, guiding and protecting you as your dreams become a reality. So your angels are there for you. They are, looking at you, taking baby steps towards you know, your beautiful reality that you want to create. And they are helping you, even though, you feel that, oh, I can't do anything, I'm unable to do anything. No, you just look how far you've come. Just look at what your journey has been and how you feel now to what you felt before. So make sure you analyze that and then take any kind of decision. And for the last card, we have Amber, that you guys had chosen the crystal card. So this says, are you allowing someone or something to drain your energy? Establish boundaries, surround yourself in a protective shield to deflect negative energy. Tap into the ancient wisdom within to transform your life. So exactly, are you letting something or someone drain your energy? Using substances, being with toxic people, arguing. It could be anything, or even this, even your toxic thoughts are draining you. So make sure that you don't do that. Establish boundaries, make boundaries with people you don't want to deal with. And say your angels, with this protective shield, ask your angels, please protect me from, these kind of people. Please make a protective shield around me. Just say this and you're done. Just sit with yourself like 5 minutes, talk to them. You might not even hear them because, obviously, they don't want to scare you off. But make sure you communicate with them first. Even if you don't want to hear, they will do their job. And ask them to, protect you from these kind of people if you don't want to deal with them. And at the back of this card, there are a few affirmations that I'll be posting on my Instagram, so make sure you follow it to get your affirmations. I have the courage to set boundaries with love and grace. I am protected from negative energy. I am connected with powerful ancient wisdom that keeps me safe and provides me with the known how to make positive changes. So make sure you recite these affirmations every day and they will turn out extremely great for you. And make sure that you talk to somebody. Again and again I'm saying, because the swords can represent our throat chakra as well. Not only the mind but the throat as well. So make use of your throat and come on, talk to somebody. Talk to your angels, talk to somebody. Talk to yourself. Even if you don't want to talk to people, you don't want to talk to anybody, talk to your own self. That's what I did. That's what I have been doing all my life. So make sure you do this, and I can guarantee you this, your parents will not judge you. Even if they do, they still love you. Parents, they don't want our bad. They don't want our bad. So, you must feel like, oh, they don't care, they don't talk to me. No, you have never, appreciated their presence around you for them to, not be polite to you or not be so. Yeah, sometimes it can be that your parents are so much into their own job that they forget to look after you. But that's not always the thing. That's not always the theme that can be used. Sometimes even they are looking, maybe they are looking for someone, they are looking forward to you, to their children who would actually come to them and ask, Dad, are you fine? Mom, are you doing all right? Ask your parents that and see magic happening. See the flow in your life after that. They'll understand you at the end of the day. Even if they don't, somebody else will. And expressing yourself is extremely important, even though I myself never did that. But now I do, of course, because I understood its importance. So make sure you do it and stay happy, guys. Stay happy. That's all I got to say. So that's it for your reading. If you like this video, give this video a big thumbs up and comment down below to how you feel when you've heard this message and how you felt before when you were dealing with all of this. And if you guys actually speak to your like parents or anybody, please let me know in the comments of how that experience was. I would really love to know. Until then, I'll see you. Toodles. Hey pal number 4, so let's see what is in store for you in the month ahead. So first we'll start with your tarot cards. This is the Ace of Swords, the King of Swords, the Four of Pentacles and the Ace of Pentacles. So I can see new beginnings for your money as well as your knowledge, because swords, they represent our mind. It can be communication. So you can be gathering a lot of information, talking to new people, investing. It's more like of a new money month for you. But you're holding on to something that has happened in the past. I feel like, someone, they betrayed you with your money or something like that, or with just, like knowledge or anything related to that. They betrayed you and now you are really, not willing to invest or do these kind of stuff again because you're scared that you might lose your money again. So make sure that you take risk, let the divine do its work. If that was not meant for you, that's why it didn't stay. If it's meant for you, it will come back to you. Don't worry about it. And also with the King of Swords, being very logical, keeping your emotions aside, very logical, very knowledgeable person who has a lot of knowledge, who's a very great communicator. You can be, having podcast. I really feel that. And giving people a lot of knowledge and you receiving a lot of knowledge by that thing. So make sure you look out for that. Also, don't close your energy off, because this Four of Pentacles, you can see that this person is holding on to each and every pentacle that he has. One is on his head, two in his feet, and one in his hand, with like blocking yourself from energies. You shouldn't be doing that, because life is offering you something new, something more extra, something very amazing. So make sure that just because of your some past experiences, you might lose something really amazing in your life, because I definitely see new money coming in. You need to take a risk in order to have that balance with you. If you don't invest somewhere, how will you get the profit? But that doesn't mean that you don't have to be very careful. Of course, read the fine print before you sign up for something, and also gather as much as information you can get. If you do any kind of money stuff, or just investing somewhere that you think that might cause trouble for you, make sure you do gather the information, do the research, read the fine print before you step up for something. And also I see that for students, this month is amazing, because swords, they are about knowledge, about your mind. So your mind will be working extra, and also you can be learning new stuff during this month, and it'll be very, very amazing. And you might be, changing some career, or you might be learning something new. Like, it could be, academically, or just like as in a hobby that you have, and you might excel in that. So go for it if you feel called for it. Just because of your past experiences, you don't block these energies out, because you are a very amazing person, very mature person. You know how to do your thing. So just because of some insecurities or some betrayal that happened before, so make sure that you are a very logical person as in nature. Your personality, you are a very logical person. You see profit and loss everywhere. So make sure that just because of that past thing, you don't ruin your present, ruin the very beautiful moment that's there to come in your life. So moving on, we have two cards. Don't let your past hold you back, like I said right now, and surrender to the divine. If there is something meant to happen for you, it will happen. Obviously you have to work hard for it, but without divine timing, without like divine guidance, there is nothing that's gonna happen for you, if you understand what I mean. And with this, don't let your past hold you back. Make sure that this blocked energy is released. Open your arms, let the new energy come in, because the new energy that's gonna come in is amazing. You don't need to doubt it. Obviously, before that, just because I said that you don't need to doubt it, make sure you do your research well and read the fine print, because that's a must. You cannot be fooled by somebody again and again, because the king here is a very rigid and a cold person. So make sure you don't be cold towards the new opportunities that are coming up for you, and make sure you use this very wisely. Very, very needed. And moving on, we have two cards. Compassion. Okay, that's interesting. And adaptability. Okay, so you need to understand that not everything is gonna turn out bad for you. You need to understand that, and also adapt to things. Like, it's not always necessary that if this has happened bad, it will always happen in a certain way. That's not the thing. Adapt with time, with experiences. It's important. And with compassion, I feel that be compassionate to these opportunities that life will be presenting you, because according to me, you should grab these. But before that, again and again, I'm saying, do your research, read the fine print, and then sign up for it. But I do see that you will be taking a risk with things, and things are going to work out in your favor. I can absolutely see that. It's for more for the professional people who are looking for jobs and all. You gonna okay, I just got this message. Sign up for that job that you thought that I should, whether should I do it or not. It's a yes for you. Go for it. Go for that job. Whatever you want to do it. It could be anything. It could be literally anything. Do it. You will have a lot of fun while doing that job, and you will love it. I can clearly see this. You will love your money coming in, the flow of things going on around you. You will love the energy of it. It's just that you need to stop letting this blocked energy block your opportunities away, and be compassionate to them. Be kind to yourself. Don't blame yourself for not being correct. It's absolutely fine. Things happen. Bad things happen to everybody. So don't beat yourself up because I listened to my intuition and nothing happened. Don't do that. It's very important for you to be compassionate towards yourself. It's okay if some day, we all have bad days, so it's okay. So the next two cards we have is in our integrity. Integrity and priorities. So you need to prioritize of what you actually want. Either you want your insecurity or do you want proper communication. That's up to you. If you let your past hold you back, if you let your insecurities hold you back, nothing is gonna come out. Clearly see that you guys are gonna step out of this dark energy and step into the King of Swords, who is very very logical and a very amazing communicator with people. And I'm pretty sure you're gonna turn out to be that way. It's just that let your guard down. But still, again and again, I'm saying do your research, do your research work. Don't let that just go in vain. And integrity, be honest if you don't like something, because the swords communication, be honest, and the king is brutally honest. Sometimes it turns out to be very cold, so make sure that you speak to people compassionately and don't hurt their feelings, because you don't want yourself to get hurt. So in order to do that, don't hurt somebody else. And also make sure that your actions and your words, you're true to your words, because that's what the integrity can talk about. You demonstrate the truth and honest of your soul and manifest love with your every action. So make sure you stay true to your words and you don't block people out just because of your insecurities or you're taking advantage of them. You don't want to do that. So the next two cards we have are yoga. Okay, that's for a logical person, that's quite weird. And sensitivity. Okay, the sensitivity, it could be you're becoming more sensitive and need to make changes accordingly. Adaptability, again, you need to adapt according to stuff going on around you. Not every situation is gonna present you the same thing. Not every business partner or the new person, it could be in your relationships actually, not only with your money. It could be in your relationships that you're a cold person and you have been hurt in your past, and then you don't want people to mess up with you, so you block your energy and let it go. No, let people in, let the communication in, let the money in. And with yoga, it's obviously again meditation. This has been the whole theme for this month, with all 4 piles: meditation and taking care of your body and mental health. That's extremely important. That should be your first priority actually, rather than some other people. Put yourself in the priority list first, with your body, with your mind, with your business. It could be anything. Make sure you put yourself first, work out for yourself, do things for yourself, and then do it for some other people. And sensitivity, make sure you are open to new stuff. So the last card we have is the pink Assai that you guys had chosen. So let's see what it has to say, and we have a little affirmation behind, so we'll read that later. Do you need more sweetness in your life? Are you gentle with yourself in your words and thoughts? Treat yourself with kindness, cultivate loving friends, family and environment. Be your own best friend at the best, and the best friend you can be to others. Exactly, be compassionate towards yourself and other people. If you want people to treat you properly, you should treat them properly as well. You cannot just turn to be a cold person towards people and be like, oh, that's just my nature. No, that doesn't happen. That always cannot work out. So make sure that you don't turn out to be a cold person. Let divine timing do its work, because I do see here, I don't know why this divine timing is coming in my head again and again. And are you gentle with yourself? Ask yourself this question and you know the answer. And also be compassionate, be more sweet to others, be sweet to yourself, and everything will be fine. Everything will be all right. And I see that it's very empowering for this month this whole September, make sure you are gentle with yourself. Because when you're gentle with yourself, you're gentle with others as well. Because what is inside will reflect out. So, yeah. So, the little affirmation we have is the angel of kindness. I am blessed with nurturing vibration wherever I go. I am gentle with myself. I recognize that kind heartedness brings out better life situations. I am kind and compassionate with myself and others. I enjoy loving relationships. So, I'll be posting this whole thing in my Instagram. The whole affirmation will be there in my Instagram. Make sure you repeat them every day, and if you want to get these, you can just go on to my Instagram and take a screenshot of those, and you will get the affirmation. So make sure that you work on these aspects of your life, because the more you work on yourself, the more you become successful in life. Not just money wise or knowledge wise, but as in a soul, because our soul growth is the most important growth. Your body growth is still, obviously it's a priority, but not more than your soul growth. Because what happens is, when we do good to others, good things happen to us. When we good to our body, good, the body will take care of us. So make sure that you are gentle with yourself, with your words, thoughts. Exactly, words and thoughts. So make sure that you're gentle, you don't turn out to be a cold person to people. So that's it for your reading. Give this video a big thumbs up if it was relatable. Comment down below to what you actually felt when you heard it, and if you're looking forward to this sweetness in your life. Until then, I'll see you. Toodles!